Welcome back to another tabletop review. Today we'll look at the Beretta U22Neos semi-automatic pistol. Well, why did I select the Beretta NEOS for this video? Well, it's because it currently remains the only Beretta handgun in my collection that I haven't reviewed yet. When it comes right down to it, I bought this pistol primarily because, well, whenever I'm in a gun store, I tend to look at the used guns first. I'm always on the lookout for a bargain. This one caught my eye. The used price had just been marked down yet again to dirt cheap, and I hate to pass up a bargain. And it looked different. And it was a Beretta, and it was in good condition. I like 22s. I think they're fun to shoot, and I can spend a whole day at the range without breaking the bank. Still, I really didn't need another 22. I probably would have passed on this one even with the ridiculously low price, except it was a Beretta, and I thought it was worth a chance. My experience has been that Beretta usually makes some pretty good stuff, and I'm glad to see that they're producing more guns in the US. I've already done a fairly extensive review of Beretta in previous videos, so I'm going to skip that here. And I will point out that this gun is indeed made in the USA. The Beretta U22Neos was introduced in 2002. Neos means new in Greek. The Neos comes in both 4.5 inch and 6 inch barrel lengths, and there's a silver barrel model as well. You can even get a 7.5 inch barrel. You might also see them with different colored grips. Its looks reflect its European Italian design, which some might say is just a little over the top. Packaging of the NEOS includes 2 magazines, has some paperwork, a manual, includes a tool for adjusting the sights, and of course it has the lock. The Beretta NEOS is a single action pistol. Barrel length is 4.5 inches. Caliber is .22 long rifle. Magazine holds 10 rounds. Overall height is 5.2 inches. Overall length is 8.8 inches. Overall width is 1.5 inches. Sight radius is 7.4 inches. The weight unloaded is 31.7 ounces. The grips on the NEOS are small and thin, a little too much so for me, but then I've got large hands. It was also picky about the ammo it would feed. No problems with CCI mini mags though. The mag release location is a little strange, a little awkward, but it does work. The up for fire safety is probably more of an issue. When I try to reset safety, my hand seems to be in the way right here. Slide release works, and it does lock back after the last round is fired. Sights are okay, but I'll probably put a dot on the front sight. Trigger is okay, but the reset feedback is a little too light for me. I've got a couple of dummy loads loaded into the mag here. So just barely heard that, and it seems a little bit long for travel, but not too bad. Well, let's talk about some of the positive aspects of the NEOS. First of all, I like its looks. It's unusual. It looks like something that Han Solo might carry, but the looks kind of grow on you. The magazines are great. Stainless steel, very sturdy, and the spring loading knob is probably the best that I've seen on a 22. It's very good, flush when seated. The gun seems solid, well balanced, well made, good quality. The action is very light and tight, very smooth. The cocked striker indicator is great. This gun is accurate enough to easily group my shots within a 4-inch target at 50 yards. The Weaver style rail is also very nice. I did try out a red dot system on it just for fun the last time I was out at the range. Very cool. So I went onto Amazon and found a red dot system. Actually, it's red or green, and dressed up the gun a little bit. Had a lot of fun at the range with it. I think it made it look kind of cool. Might just keep that on this gun. Some years ago, a carbine conversion kit was made available for the NEOS, but from what I could see, it's been discontinued. And it would have been illegal in some states anyhow. That's too bad. That would have been a very cool option for this pistol. One of the most important pros is that the disassembly of the NEOS is very easy. Compared to my other 22 autos, this one is actually fairly simple to disassemble. We're going to start with removing the magazine, and we're going to lock the slide back. Safety is off. We're going to depress this button on this side here and rotate this wheel. There's a bolt on the other side of the barrel that we're freeing. There it is. And the wheel, of course, is where the bolt seats. Now we're going to unlock the slide release. When we do that, the slide comes right off. Slide spring can come off. And now we have the striker. The striker, we just hold it in just a little bit, pull the trigger, and it comes right out. Okay. And that's it. Reassembly is just the opposite. The striker has a flat side that needs to go down. Once it's pushed in there, it'll click into place. Replace the recoil spring. Move the slide back. Lock it into place there. And we just return the barrel. And I'm just going to set that up on the slide and also down here aligned with that little wheel, and then just rotate the wheel. Which will just ratchet that bolt home. Not too tight, doesn't need to be. And there we go. The suggested retail for the Beretta NEOS is $350, but I've seen them on sale for about $250 new. I think that's pretty good for a quality made 22 auto. To recap, the Beretta NEOS has some odd features, such as the location of the magazine release and a down for safe safety. It can be a little picky about ammo, but appears to be reliable, durable, and an accurate shooter. It features an integral Weaver style rail and a fully adjustable rear sight. The 10-round stainless steel magazine has an easy grip knob for loading, and the NEOS is probably one of the easiest 22 automatics to maintain. I personally find this pistol to be fun at the range and a good shooter. It certainly was worth what I paid for it. Any weapon you carry is better than the one you left at home. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll be back for my next tabletop review. Until next time, stay safe.